Hello, here I am for another Quattro Minuti con Casanova. I'm in a very, very tiny little street here. It's the Ramo delle Case Nove, which is a funny name because it means the street of the small, or the new houses. But you can see Case Nove is the plural of Casanova, the guy I'm talking about. So he actually lived here after he returned to Venice from exile. You might remember he was imprisoned, he escaped from the Leads, he wandered Europe for about 18 years and came back here. And then he lived on this street. We don't know the address, it was something somewhere here. You can see now the street is completely closed off, there's no access. There's even a warning sign that transgressions will be punished. So, you know, kind of ominous. But let me tell you about what he did while he was here. He was actually spending a lot of his time writing, and most people know Casanova as a great lover. They don't realize that he wrote numerous things besides his memoirs, which were published after his death. But during his lifetime, he wrote for an opera magazine, for lots of different things. Let's see, essays on Voltaire. He wrote about his duel with Count Branicki in Poland. He wrote some pamphlets called Opuscoli Miscellany. I might be pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. Mostly, though, he's known for writing a translation of the Iliad by Homer. And what they did back then was to collect subscriptions from people who would pay him ahead of time so he could have the time to work. And then you know, he would give them the publication after it was done. So it was meant for many volumes. He managed to finish 3 volumes before the subscriptions kind of ran dry. But his friends did support him in this, and at least we have this work. Though some say the work wasn't the greatest, there was a guy named Ange Gudar who was kind of known to be a sarcastic wit, and he said of this translation, "The translation recently published by Signor Casanova, Venetian, is a bit below the mediocre. It is said that he wished to clothe Homer, but it needs no coat. He has his adornment which suits him, and an Italian dress can only spoil his figure. In putting a new pair of pants on Homer, Casanova had the poet bear his fundament." Really kind of a mean comment about Casanova's translation. But I think we can say that, you know, Casanova really did some good work, and we should think of him also as a writer, not only as a lover. So here he was, think of him as a writer as we look at this place.
Thank you.